What is up, guys? Welcome to RollPlay Dark Heresy. My name is JP McDaniel, also known as Eli, joined by the rest of the cast. I believe we beat the last record of 35 days. I think we got like 28 days.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
So, round of applause, everyone. That was
job.
good.
Well.
We did
Well
it.
done.
I don't know how we did it, but we did.
41 next time, you guys.
Can we do it next weekend?
Aren't you in Europe?
Nope. Next
I'm in
weekend
the
is
U.
not.
I'm in the UK next week.
God damn it!
I can manufacture some reason for us to delay it. It's okay.
Oh, God. Let's go around here. Fricks, Pilgrim, a.k.a. djWHEAT. Did you finish Amnesia last night, Wheat?
I did. I was surprised.
Really?
I thought I was going to go into night two, but I powered through. I learned about the machine, and I had an enjoyable experience. It wasn't quite nearly as terrifying as Outlast, but the story itself was quite good.
Cool, cool. I'll have
Thanks for
to
asking.
check out the playthrough of that. TotalBiscuit, have you been doing anything except playing Hearthstone? that's all I see you do. Hearthstone
last
shows.
week,
Arena?
I think I covered how many? 12 games that weren't Hearthstone. So,
There you go.
but mostly Hearthstone.
All the
Oh,
tweets are
well,
Hearthstone related,
Shots
so
fired.
maybe.
Well,
maybe-
that's to be expected.
sure. I
Yeah.
need to go over to the channel more.
There's money in them there cards. Trust me.
Exactly. Jax Romulus, I guess your biggest latest announcement was that you're going to be in Europe for WCS,
Yeah.
which
Really
is kind of
excited about
random, which is cool though.
Yeah, I'm happy that Red Eye was unfortunately unable to make it, so that I could have another opportunity and reason to go over there, and I'm really excited about it. Yesterday, I went and bought a freaking suit, which
Nice.
is funny because my first suit experience was walking into a men's warehouse and
Oh boy.
the entire staff shaking their head just as I walk in, and I'm like, what? They're like, nope. They're like, no,
It's not going to happen.
no. Yes, but these guys were eager for my money, so it was much better experience. And I went in, and I'm gonna look pretty dapper. I know it's funny that I talk about this because to us, we laugh. There's actually a lot of people out there that really care about what I look like, because every fucking time I host, they're like, tucked in a shirt, amateur hour right now. So I think this time I'm almost bulletproof, except that I'm also growing my hair out. So every time anyone sees a picture of me, there's like 6 guys that are on hair patrol for me.
Hey,
And they're like,
get a haircut.
yeah,
Come on,
you need a haircut. And I'm like, oh shit, do I?
I recommend
forgot.
r/male fashion advice to you.
So let's just put it out there so there's a chance people will know. I'm growing my hair out so that I can. I mean, Anna just like offhand was like, you should grow your hair out. And I'm going to make her pay the iron price for those words. So we'll see.
Okay. Game Master Steve, what have you been up to?
Working a lot. We have some exciting stuff going on behind the scenes for Warhammer 40,000 Eternal Crusade. Other than that, I've been catching some random guys on the internet playing GTA 5. Some weirdo named JP. I don't know.
I'm sorry you
was-
had to watch me drive. I'll
It was
just
painful.
apologize for that.
No, it looks really entertaining. I don't have a PS3, so I'm gonna have to see
Xbox.
what I can do to get that. Is it on Xbox too?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Oh, damn! I do have an Xbox. Okay, we can make this happen.
And you call
Uh,
yourself a
Turn
gamer,
it on
sir.
before you buy it, just
Yeah.
in case. Yeah, it sounds like maybe it hasn't gotten much love lately.
So no,
Yeah.
the story of this Xbox is it came from like one of the guys at Funcom who gave it to another one of the guys at Funcom, and he never turned it on. And then he gave it to me, and I have not yet turned it on.
Oh, it's
68 firmware updates later.
So,
Yeah.
so who
If
knows?
it doesn't just red ring right,
Yeah.
immediately.
You could just go buy one for like $100.
No, they're not that cheap yet. You can get a PS3 and GTA for like $260.
You could probably find it for that on eBay.
Probably.
Would you
Yeah.
buy an Xbox off eBay, really, considering turn it on, Red Ring immediately? Probably not.
You could actually just we did this thing back in a few years ago when I worked at GameStop. Fuck GameStop and GameSpot. It's forever broken my brain. But
Oh, I thought you could have just stopped at fuck GameStop and we would have been good with you.
they actually just sell like the shell of an Xbox and an HD for dirt cheap, and it doesn't save anything. Anything more than like one game, so you can do that if
Yeah.
you're a penny pincher. You really want to do that.
And that's about all I've been up to. Next weekend, the reason I won't be here is because I'll be at Games Day 2013 in the UK, so
no
that's
demon.
going to be exciting.
There you go. There you go. All right, well, let's
Sweatiest of conventions.
let's talk Warhammer, guys. Where we last left off, Fricks is in the nude.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're getting paid.
We're getting paid, probably, maybe. Did we leave this house at all, Steve?
Let me think. Well, can you guys talk me through what happened last time? Just like what all did we end up doing?
Well, we fought in that alleyway.
Yep.
Yes. We
Well,
then went
alleyway
inside.
of a warehouse.
It was behind a ballroom, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, then we went into the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um,
TB got a friend, a serve
TV
bot.
made a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We viewed some things on a monitor that looked really scary, so we decided to go after them,
Of course.
whatever that was. And we encountered
We
two
missed-
individuals.
Yeah, we missed a witch point blank range about 30 times in a row, and she
Yeah.
missed us.
Yep.
We shot a bunch of people in the right leg, of course. Can't forget that.
Yeah. A guy came in and scared the bejesus out of Jax, who is apparently the toughest guy in our group.
Never seen a mutant, man.
He fainted dead away, right?
I
They
did.
did.
Not my proudest moment.
And in seeing that, because he is all of my confidence, and certainly that I just blew up, and then TB Engelbart saved the day.
Didn't we
How's
all
it
get
like?
like 1 point of insanity as well?
You all gained some insanity, yes.
I think.
From seeing that horrifying mutant come in the door.
Okay.
And actually, insanity is something you can remove. It costs 100 XP, and you have to do something like, study the text of the Ecclesiarchy, or meditate for a while, or visit a clinic and have your memories burned away, that sort of thing. But you can reduce your insanity. But the effects of the insanity never go away, unfortunately.
Well, what the fuck would you have it removed for then?
The higher your insanity gets, the more dangerous the effects become.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, do you guys remember why you were at this ballroom?
We were looking for a girl that was
Yeah.
stolen from a noble's house.
Yes.
I think her daughter,
it's,
maybe.
It's Judica Phaedrus, the daughter of Karna Phaedrus, who's the matron of House Phaedrus. You guys spent a little bit of time in House Phaedrus speaking with Karna to figure out a little more about what had been going on. And along the way, Jax, you met one of the enforcers of House Phaedrus. His name was Lupus, and he ended up giving you some material aid. And yeah. So I think we'll kick it off with the backup swinging in from Lupus and the enforcers of House Phaedrus.
Can you also help us refresh our memory on the reason we're helping them is because we believe the house that abducted her is involved in getting, what is the name, Samsonite off the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I've heard you guys talking about.
And didn't they say something like they would support us in investigating, like they would give us soldiers or whatever if we helped them with this?
I do remember them saying that they would help you investigate House Ophrah,
Right.
which seems to be a rival house of House Phaedrus.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, really quick before we start, I just want to go over the core mechanic for our viewers who may not know, because it's pretty different from traditional
Yeah, the
D&D.
viewers. Wink.
The
wink.
viewers. It's that you have a target number, so like your weapon skill is 35, and the target number is between 1 and 100, and you're trying to roll equal to or below that number on a 1d100, and that's all it is. So smaller numbers are always better, unless you're dealing damage, which is usually a 1d10, and that's better is higher, of course. And if you hit a 10 on the damage you deal, you basically get to just make another free attack, and that's called. Oh, I totally forgot. It's the critical mechanic in Dark Heresy. It's pretty cool. Wheat, I don't see you in Roll20.
Yeah, I
in there.
just realized I wasn't. I was there. I should be in now.
We're good.
Awesome, I see you. Great. Are you guys all on the page that we're on? Yes, you are. Good.
Yep.
if you go to your handouts, I think I've shown two handouts to the players. One is end of session XP, and one is non-combat moves. And those go over what happens at the end of session, how you gain experience points, and also just some things to help like non-combat interactions go a little smoother. So take a quick look at the non-combat moves handout. Let me make sure it's shown to you guys.
Oh, it's under journal.
It's up top, Jeff, on the
yeah,
top right.
journal.
In Roll20. I didn't even know you could do this. It's pretty sick.
So a success on these tests is your target number or lower. A partial success is between your target number and your target number plus 40, and a miss is anything higher than that. I have 4 special rules for using awareness, scrutiny, charm, and fellowship in these specific circumstances. So you can read a situation or investigate a scene and ask a whole bunch of questions about it. You can read a person. You can ask a bunch of questions about them. You can seduce or manipulate someone to get them to do something that you want. Or you can work your contacts, since you guys are starting to acquire followers that might be able to help you out in your investigations. So just bear that in mind as we go forwards.
I have I made friends with Lupus. He's the guy that's the house guard for what's the other house? Phaedrus. And then I also made contact with the Arbitage agent. What was his name?
Which one? There was Enforcer Craig that you got a Voxcom from.
That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah, and he's been pretty friendly to you in the past. Seems like you guys have known each other for a little bit of time here.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to the viewers, but like we said, it's been 28 days, so I'm trying to...
And we only remember the names right after they're said to us, so fuck, guys, give us a break.
Despite what you may think, I don't spend those 28 days rehearsing my role-play sessions, so...
Exactly.
So here we are. We're in the I think we're in like a dressing room of sorts. Everything's been sort of blasted off the walls. You guys have all been racked with the psychic power of Fricks, who's naked and smoking in the middle of the floor. And all of a sudden, as you guys are sort of picking each other up and surveying the carnage, Jax is grabbing the Adeptus Astartes bolt pistol from the mutant creature that you just blew up, Engelbart.
That's right.
Lupus charges into the room. He slams the door open, and he's followed by a series of enforcers. And he says, "Oh my God, what's happened here? Jax, are you all right?"
I am scared something fierce, but your little lady's over there, and we're all alive. So yes, thank you.
You guys have collected Judica Phaedrus from the sub-dungeon where she was being held. And she runs over to Lupus. She says, "Oh, Lupus!" And he says, "Judica, you're safe. Thank God. Thank the God Emperor," is what he says. And he says, "We picked up your man outside. We're going to bring him back for questioning. We should escort you to the House Phaedrus so that we can inform Matron Phaedrus of what you've done."
That sounds good to me.
All right. So he leads you through the interiors of the ballroom, and he leads you out onto the ballroom floor, which is very nicely decorated, columns, chandeliers, that sort of thing. It's pretty dark because all the lights are off. And out the front door, he leads you to the right, down a large thoroughfare that people are traveling, and down to the large gates that mark House Phaedrus, pushes them open, leads you up the steps into the house. He says, he leads you into a sitting room. He says, "Please wait here. I'll collect Karna Phaedrus, and I will bring her here so that you can explain what's happened." About 5 minutes pass. A servitor comes by with a plate of refreshments, small glasses of Amasec for each of you. And Karna Phaedrus strides into the room, and she says, "Praise the Emperor. You've returned my daughter to me. A task that I never thought possible for strangers such as yourselves. Please tell me what has happened. What have you discovered?"
Well, as far as we can tell, she was, hopefully she'll be more of use, but we saw on a pic that she was being interrogated by a witch and a mutant. So clearly the taint of the unclean ones are here. and we believe them all to be linked. We did do a short interrogation, and we actually have more to be done. That House Ophili, right?
Ophili.
Ophili is he might have said Ophili because he's insane now. They might be involved, so we'll definitely get to the bottom of this because it seems that our destinies have intertwined, and we need to figure this out.
Yes, absolutely. Please, tell me if you need anything from my house, any resources from my personal guard. I will help you in any way. I cannot thank you enough for this. Listen, I am planning a ball in your honor, a masquerade to celebrate your contribution to the great house of Phaedrus. Will you do me the honor of attending? By the God Emperor, are you hurt? She looks around at all of you. She sees that Frix is wearing just, some sort of cloak or whatever. Looks basically pale as death.
Yeah, we got dinged up pretty good, actually. And we really appreciate your generosity, and I'm sure, kind of looks around at the others, that we'll definitely attend, but we will be needing a lot of your help to approach Ophili. And if you have any kind of, we're just but poor, we work for an Inquisitor that doesn't pay us too much. If you have any kind of material reward as well, that would go a long way in making us more effective in this endeavor.
Not rewarding you would be out of the question, Jax. I will deliver your reward to you in 5 days' time at the Masquerade Ball in front of everyone in town. Now, please, in the meantime, I invite you to stay here with House Phaedrus in our barracks. And please, I have a personal healer named Medic Havelock. He will see to your wounds.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Perfect.
Wonderful. She calls in a servitor. She sweeps out of the room. She calls in a servitor to lead you off to the barracks. So, how long do you guys want to wait while you're healing? The way healing works is you double your toughness bonus. If you've taken less than that amount of damage, then you heal 1 damage per day. Or if you rest, you heal your toughness bonus in damage per day. If you've taken more than that amount, then you heal 1 damage or your toughness bonus in damage per week. And if you've taken critical damage, it takes 1 week to heal each point of critical damage.
Explain how it is. If you've taken 3 points, in my case 3 points of toughness, then it's going to take me 1 hit point per day.
You have 3 points of toughness. You've taken 2 critical damage, Frix. So that means that you're healing 1 point of critical damage per week under medical attention. If you don't have medical attention, you're not going to heal at all. It's so important, so grave are your wounds. So once you've healed your critical damage, it takes you, you heal 1 damage per week if you are active, or 3 damage per week if you are getting medical attention. Let me see.
Frix, you're dinged up pretty good, right?
Yeah. I don't even, and I have healer now, but I don't even think it affects critical damage. So
Engelbart, you are at 5 HP. Eli, what were you at?
7 or 8. We can go with the lowest. That's fine. 7's fine. But I remember my armor took the brunt of most of the damage of Frix blowing up.
Yep. And Jax, you're at
11.
11.
I think it was just normal damage, so I'll heal pretty quick, I think.
Yep. You'll heal in, you have 13 max? You'll heal in 2 days.
Yeah.
But Frix is pretty rough off.
Yeah, Frix needs some...
Oh, actually, healer does do critical damage as well.
Awesome. Healer's your new psionic power, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, great.
Nice, so you'll just blow yourself up again.
Yeah, this will go well.
Hang on, I'm going into the warp.
I'll be back with a few band-aids and some gauze.
Awesome. Well, do you want to try and use healer, or do you want to heal yourself up a little bit first?
Otherwise, it'll take 2 weeks for that critical damage. Right?
Well, she said that the ball is in 5 days. What can I actually do for myself in 5 days?
Well, you're still up and walking, right? You're not dead. You're not unconscious.
Yeah, but the next time we fight, you will be. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, there is that.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose if I get any healing done before the masquerade, then I would like to just heal up what I can, and when the time comes, I guess I'll use. Actually, no, I should use it now because then
You'll heal
5 days
faster,
pass, and I
yeah.
can
You're
use
thinking
it
this all in
again.
your head, by the way. So we're just kind of sitting there.
yeah.
Yes, I am.
Fritz ponders.
Yes, I am in a grave state, and so in my room, in my quarters, within the barracks, I'm going to prepare, and
I'm going to evacuate the barracks as quickly
All
as
right.
possible.
Now, you have the invocation skill, which I think can give you a bonus to your next cast psychic power.
So it gives the bonus it gives though is like for reaching the threshold.
Yes.
And what is that bonus?
You may add your
Because-
willpower bonus in addition to any other bonus you add to your power roll. So yeah, to beat the threshold, you can add your willpower bonus.
Don't I already do that? Or is that a
Uh,
second time?
No, your
Right.
your threshold is your threshold roll is however many D10 as you're spending from your
Plus
psi
willpower,
rating?
is it not?
Let's take a quick look. Psychic powers. Yeah, you do normally add your willpower bonus, so I guess it's doubling your willpower bonus. We'll go with that.
So, in which case, if I prepped that skill, then does that mean that I cast it for free without even having to worry about rolling a 9?
I think you
Or I
well, it's-
have to roll 1?
you do have to roll,
One.
but you could,
Okay.
for example, you could just roll one dice,
One
which
die.
would
Okay.
reduce your chances.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
And I believe evocation is just like a 1 hour spend, if I'm not mistaken. Or is there like
It's a full action, actually, but I think it has the potential to fail if you're in combat. So we'll say you just spend some time meditating and focusing, and you succeed at your invocation test.
Okay. So then I technically hit my willpower roll automatically, but I have to roll.
Yeah,
1d10.
let's see if you roll a 9.
All right. And a 4.
Beautiful.
Whoops.
All right. So now I can roll 1d5 to heal.
Yeah, is that how much healer does for you?
I believe so.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
You can only do it once every 6 hours, I think.
That's why I said I'd do it now, and then after the masquerade, we'll kind of see where we're going.
So go ahead and roll that 1d5 for us.
All right. And a 3. I'll take it.
Beautiful. So you're up to 1 actual hit point.
Wow. You'll be really useful in a fight.
Yeah.
She's gonna trip, fall down, scrape her knee, and you're dead again, Weed.
Would you like me
I
to
can
augment your
feel my
body
body
with
healing.
iron plates and scrap, for instance?
I'm okay. All right.
Put away my hyper spanner.
So you guys have kind of a week to hang out and do whatever you'd like until the masquerade. Do you want to do any shopping?
Where's the nearest grenade shop?
You can find weaponry such as grenades fairly easily. There's actually a couple of approved weapons stores in this block, Phaedrus.
Did she give us any money?
5 days
Maybe-
from now is when we'll get it from her.
Yep.
It'll be
Yeah.
presented
Oh.
at the bowl.
Oh, I can't shop then.
This is clearly not a trap or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, armory, drugs and consumables, tools, gear,
Yeah, what's
Armor.
going to be the restriction here?
ammo. Anything
Emperor's-
that's common, you can find it very easily. You can
Yes.
just find it basically at the corner store.
Okay.
Anything that's less than common, we're going to have to actually hunt down for you.
Which is fine, because we don't have any money to spend really anyway
Right.
on anything uncommon, so...
I spend the week, like I send a report off to the Inquisitor
Yeah.
about where we're at, and then I've been kind of resting up, recognizing that the party has been damaged pretty heavily, and casing the Ophilae house, which I feel like is not too far away. Like the
No.
next house over some shit.
It's one floor down. If you remember, we traveled on that. We were trying to get into a service elevator, but instead we took a transit elevator up to House Phaedrus. Yeah, that sounds fine. Are you looking for any specific information about House Phaedrus, or just trying to get a read on like what kind of defenses they have?
Just observing, yeah, seeing the people coming in and out, and like as best as I can, because obviously I can't get right up to the house because we had trouble even getting to that level. So just
Yep.
seeing what I can.
Okay, that sounds fine. Engelbart, how are you going to spend your week?
Well, I need to get some grenades first. That should be easily done. If I recall correctly, I think I have the ability to construct explosives. Is that correct?
You do have demolitions, the
Yep.
skill, right?
Yep, I do. What is required for me to craft some more powerful explosives?
Let's
But
see
I have
here.
some time.
So frag grenades are common, and they cost
that's
10,
easy.
10 throne gelt, so you can find and buy, however many you'd like. But
Yep.
more powerful stuff like a hallucinogen or a blind grenade, even a crack grenade, you might be able to build it yourself with the demolition skill. Let's see. I'm taking a look to find that skill. It is a skill, not a talent.
Yep, it's an advanced skill, relying on intelligence to not blow yourself up.
Yeah,
Seems
cool.
useful.
Okay, well, yeah, if you want, like, what kind of explosive do you want to create?
Well, frags are easy. We need something like a breaching charge or a crack grenade of some description, anything that will crack open something a bit tougher.
Okay, I'll say that you can go ahead and assemble a crack grenade with commonly accessed materials, but it's going to cost you, let's see, it'll cost you 60 throne gelt worth of materials to buy an appropriately sized casing, to buy the charge powder and all the mechanisms that you need.
All right, that seems reasonable. We can do that.
Okay.
And I'll grab a couple of frags with the remaining cash that I have in the process.
Cool. How many frags are you buying?
Well, I'll buy 2 because that's all I can afford.
Sounds good. Yep, I see. So yeah, you managed to acquire the ingredients for crafting a crack grenade. So why don't you go ahead and we'll do a crafting roll.
Ooh,
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
crafting
Try not to
roll.
blow myself up.
Yeah, this is good.
Can you actually blow yourself up if you roll bad?
If he fails by 5 degrees of success or more, yes, he can.
All right.
Interesting. So you have to literally roll 100. Probably.
Yeah, pretty
I'd
much.
have to roll pretty high to blow myself up.
So this is an
Alright.
intelligence test. Go ahead and roll that for us, if you please.
I'm fine.
30, beautiful. All right, yeah. You spent a couple hours, on Thursday afternoon or something, and put together a handy crack grenade. So make sure to
Useful.
add that to your inventory.
It's good to have. Now, is Jax hanging around the place?
Jax is in and out.
In and out. Okay, can I check his room for the tech heresy?
Ooh,